Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Adrielle, and I am currently narrating a story of my life dating back from January 2016. In the previous episode, I found out that Brandon reconnected with Caitlin, and he talked about how he wanted to marry her. I ended the episode by telling you that my mom came into the house. So I'm just going to continue from there on. And yeah, so here it goes. So, y'all, I would say before my mom stepped into the house, y'all, I was in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom because my stomach was in knots. My stomach was in knots because of what I saw on social media. Anyways, I leave the bathroom. My mom comes in and she she comes in and she says to me that, today is the 1 month anniversary of, daddy's passing. She breaks down and cries. And I'm comforting her. As I'm comforting her, she was like, everything's going to be okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. Like she's telling me not to cry. Like, don't cry. Don't cry. And you know what's so interesting was when she said, don't cry, I took that as she was telling me don't cry about my dad, right? But now looking back, because she just kept on saying don't cry, don't cry. Now looking back, I honestly believe that God was using her to tell me don't cry, not only about my dad, but also about the Brandon situation. Because my mom didn't know. My mom didn't know what was going on with Brandon, Caitlin, all that stuff. But y'all, when I saw the reconnection post, my mind was shattered. My heart had dropped. Um, like my mind was going in places. So even me comforting my mom didn't know what was going on with me mentally and emotionally at that time. So my mom was telling me, "Don't cry, don't cry." And I said, "Okay, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry." Knowing very well I just saw something that was about to make me cry. So I comfort her and then I go upstairs because I said I need to be by myself. I can't do this in front of my mom. I need to concentrate. So I go upstairs. I'm in my bedroom. I'm by myself because I just need to concentrate on what I was seeing on social media. I'm going through the comment section, y'all. And in the comment section, people are saying, "Oh my goodness, congratulations. I'm so glad that God brought you guys back together. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad about God restoring both of you." And in my head, I'm like, God has nothing to do with this. So I'm going to the comment section, y'all. Guess who I see? I see Stephanie. I'm like, Stephanie, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? So I'm gonna read Stephanie's comment. So I don't think I have Stephanie's comment on my phone, but I remember what she said. She left a comment that said, "It's about time, dot, 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 congratulations." And I'm like, Stephanie, don't piss me off. Like, Stephanie, don't piss me off. I actually like you, right? I actually like you, so don't piss me off. I'm like, what is Stephanie doing in Brandon's comment section? Right? First of all, that was one because Stephanie did not follow Brandon. And also, two, Stephanie, Brandon cheated on you with Caitlin. Why are you telling them congratulations? I'm just like, what is going on? So I'm going through the comment section. I'm seeing Brandon's best friend congratulating him. I'm seeing Brandon's friends congratulating him, like, yo, I respect you, big ups. And I'm like, no, you guys don't congratulate him. No, no, no. Caitlyn is a Jezebel. The devil's using her to destroy his life. No, don't congratulate him. Yo, I can laugh about it now, but that day my stomach was in knots, y'all. And I'm like, yo, I gotta go back to the bathroom. I was like, you know what, let me keep checking on what I can see. Now here's something I thought was very weird about that post too. Another thing was that I was really questioning Brandon and his choices, because it's like, why would you go back to a woman who trashed you on her Twitter, trashed you in her blogs, and you're talking about marrying her, or you're talking about changing her last name? It's like, dude, she almost messed up your first name. So you want to give her your last name? I'm so confused. I'm like, Brandon, Caitlyn showed her character, but you chose to get back with her and to want to marry her. I'm puzzled at this point. I'm puzzled. And at the same time, it was weird to me because I felt like this entire time that I knew about Brandon, he was avoiding Caitlyn. Like he wanted nothing to do with her. That's how I perceived how he was moving concerning Caitlyn. Like, I don't want anything to do with this girl. How do you go from not wanting anything to do with her to reconnecting with her and then talking about you want to marry her? I'm like, has he done a paternity test first? That was another thing. Because it's like, yo, Lily is not your child. You need to make sure for certain that she's not your child before you change Lily and Caitlyn's last name. So now I'm just looking at Brandon like, what is going on? Now remember, I had a dream early January that they got back together. Back in December, Caitlyn left a comment under Brandon's post. Brandon was moving funny. Another thing I forgot to tell you guys, summer 2020, when Brandon started moving funny, I noticed that with Brandon, I would check his Apple Music profile. He started listening to country music. When I saw that, I was like, something is off because I'm like, how do you go from Party Next Door, Drake, Gunna, Young Thug to country music? Like, how? How? So that was one of the telltale signs that I knew someone was in the picture back then. And not only that, he started creating like love R&B playlists, and he was titling it like, "Oh, we will never break," like giving it like love titles. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? I forgot to mention that in the previous episode. But yeah, he started moving funny with his Apple Music profile. And that's how I was suspecting that something was happening. Y'all, he got back with Caitlyn. Um, at this point, I'm just like, yo, he is making a big mistake. And it's not even the whole thing of, man, you know, Adriel and Brandon are supposed to be together. It's like, remove me out of it, right? Just I can remove myself out of the situation. Caitlyn showed her behind on social media. Like she showed her behind. Why would you want to be with someone who trashed your name on the internet? And not only that, I remember saying to myself, and this probably had nothing to do with anything, but I was like, yo, she got divorced. Does he even know the reason why she got divorced? Like, I know ex-husband divorced her. Now we're gonna talk about Caitlyn's divorce later on in this season. Yes, later on in this season, we're gonna talk about Caitlyn's divorce. And I was like, yo, I honestly believe that ex-husband had divorced Caitlyn because she cheated on him. I'm like, Brandon, if you get back with her, well, he already got back with her. Brandon getting back with Caitlyn, y'all, the chances of her cheating on him was high. First of all, she already slept with Nami when they were together. And not only did she sleep with Nami, y'all, she also slept with other guys. I don't know if I mentioned that, but y'all, there were other guys that Caitlyn was messing with. So it's like, Brandon, you kind of have an idea of who Caitlyn is, and you chose to get back with her, and you're talking about you want to change her last name. You need to preserve your last name. Don't disgrace your last name. So I'm gonna stop the episode right here. I'm gonna stop the episode right here, and I'm gonna talk about all the other things that happen on social media. Caitlyn's reconnection post as well. And yeah, so if you are liking an unlikely story, please comment, like, subscribe, share, and please click the notification bell. And until next time, bye.